And so the abdominal strength on these dogs is what keeps them from slipping, particularly when they're on unstable surfaces. And it's not a muscle that we actually have them use for many things. So we actually do need to think about silly things that we can do to actually improve their core strength. So we've got a couple things we're going to do today. And the first one is what we call Chipmunk. Sit up and bag, sit pretty, whatever you want to call it. And if you've been on our website or us on our Facebook page, we have the Chipmunk Challenge this month. And what we're asking is that people actually send us pictures of their dogs doing crazy stuff, doing that chipmunk, and from different places. Now, before we start doing it, how many people's dogs besides this one here have ever done this? Okay, and that is really important to know, because if you start doing it, there's a couple things that can go wrong. One is that you can overdo it, and your dog is going to be so sore in those abs that haven't been used, you're going to blame me for the fact your dog doesn't want to work on the pile. So, when we do it, we're going to start really slow. We're going to start and only do a couple of reps to build that. So how do we learn that? Who wants to be the demo dog to learn, or to show how to learn sit pretty or to?
Yeah, good idea.
Okay. All right. So, what are the critical components? Hi, sweethearts. And your name? Claire. I can't remember it. What does it look like? Claire. No, Claire. First thing we want to do is a sit. Nice square sit, hips straight. Then the thing we're going to do is we're going to lure up. See how she's trying to pick up her front feet? That's good enough for the first time, because she's wobbling. You can already see her. Watch the difference. Go ahead and show what you've got. Sit. She's beautiful and trim. I love her body condition, but she doesn't have the abdominal strength.
No, sit up.
No,
sit up. Sit up.
That was a whole lot better. Okay, that was a whole lot better. Look at this.
I know. I train with her all the time.
That is exactly what we want, and that duration is beautiful. But it takes, how long did it take you to get there?
It took a while, and he's so long that I actually let him bridge on my arms to help him learn his balance point.
Exactly.
And if you go too high, you get beyond their balance point, with the tree. And I found, too, because he's so big, doing it on a hard surface, if he fell over, I had to make sure it was like